That's me. Awesome. Well, we are so glad to have you here, and we are thrilled for a good audition. Have a seat.
Thank you.
Well, I'm sure you've heard of us. Speaking the tongue.
Actually, I haven't.
Oh, well, we're relatively new. How about our sister organization, Interpreting the Tongue?
No.
Well, anyway, our goal is to bring Scripture to life through dramatic voice acting. Our passion, however, is little-known passages in Scripture, like Jer.
Jer?
You don't remember Jer? His epic story? Well, that can be your first read. Begin whenever you're ready.
Judges 10:3-5. He was followed by Jer of Gilead, who led Israel 22 years. He had 30 sons who rode 30 donkeys. They controlled 30 towns in Gilead, which to this day are called Havoth-Jer. When Jer died, he was buried in Canaan.
Don't you remember him now? 30 sons, 30 donkeys, 30 cities.
Oh, yeah! That guy! Jer, yeah.
Here's what you're going to be reading for your audition. It is in Leviticus, so we want a lot of expression to really show off this passage. Make it so our youth couldn't help but listen to it.
Leviticus 12:1-4. The Lord said to Moses, "Say to the Israelites, a woman who becomes pregnant and gives birth to a son will be ceremonially unclean for 7 days, just as she is unclean during her monthly period. On the 8th day, the boy is to be circumcised. Then the woman will wait 33 days to be purified from her bleeding." I'm not sure how comfortable I am reading this.
Abraham was the father of Isaac, Isaac the father of Jacob, Jacob the father of Judah and his brothers, Judah the father of Perez and Zerah, whose mother was Tamar.
Hello. You look very liberal.
Thanks.
Boaz, whose mother was Rahab, Boaz the father of Obed, whose mother was Ruth.
Proverbs 27:15-16. A quarrelsome wife is like the dripping of a leaky roof in a rainstorm.
The father of Rehoboam, Rehoboam the father of Abijah.
Restraining her is like restraining the wind or grasping oil with the hand.
That one is very true.
Jehoshaphat, and Jehoshaphat the father of Jehoram.
Then David lay with his ancestors.
"Get out of here, Baldy!" He turned around, looked at them, called down a curse on them in the name of the Lord. Then 2 bears came out of the woods and mauled 42 of the boys.
Hezekiah the father of Manasseh.
Proverbs 21:9. Better to live on a corner of the roof than to share a house with a quarrelsome wife.
Also true.
I thought I'd explained it clearly before. I can't live in a world where you don't exist. I'm not sure that's in Scripture.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. That's for my next project. Twilight.
Jeconiah. After the exile to Babylon, Jeconiah was the father of Shealtiel. Shealtiel the father of...
Go marry a promiscuous woman and have children with her.
Go to Bethel and sin. Go to Gilgal and sin yet more. I feel like some context would be good, especially around this verse.
And Jacob the father of Joseph, the husband of Mary, and Mary the mother of...
We actually want you to stop at verse 15.
With Mathan the father of Jacob?
Yes. Now, with this passage, we want some excitement. Make the elderly interested.
Ezekiel 23:19-23. Yet she became more and more promiscuous as she recalled the days of her youth, when she was a prostitute in Egypt. Thus she lusted after her lovers, whose genitals were... Ah! You want the elderly to be interested in this?
I picked this one just for you.
1 John 4:18. There is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear, because fear has to do with punishment. The one who fears is not made perfect in love. Well, that one's sweet.
Yes. Wrong one. John 4:18.
The fact is, you have had 5 husbands, and the man you now have is not your husband?
That one? Probably true.
Zerubbabel, the father of Abihud, Nathan, the father of Jacob, and Jacob, the father of Joseph, the husband of Mary, and Mary, the mother of